guys, hope you're doing great. This is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo, and today I'm doing my zodiac sign check-in for Earth signs. So that would be their Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns, and I'm gonna start with their Taurus because I'm a Taurus myself. It's a Taurus season, so why not celebrate? If it's your birthday, somewhere close, happy birthday. And today's is gonna be a tarot love reading check-in. So I can look at your energy, your counterpart's energy, and where your connection is going at this time. So I'm going to use the Thelema deck for the main read. I'm going to do clarifications when necessary with the TAURUS Tarot. And then I'm going to pull an oracle card with Alice from Wonderland to get us some advice. I say us because I'm a Taurus myself. Actually, I have all Earth signs in my Earth chart. Alright, let's get started. Thanks for being with me today, guys. Hope you're doing great. The weather is wonderful, so I decided to step outside. Wonderful, but still windy. Better than yesterday, though, so. In mind, this is a timeless check-in, so whenever you stumble across this reading, it's that there's a message here for you. Okay, it's getting worse now that I'm saying that it's fine. We'll manage. If you're interested in what I'm doing, please like, share, subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, then thank you for staying with me. If you're interested in personal reading, you can find information in the description box below. You can always email me with any questions, suggestions, requests. If you're interested in the coaching, I'm doing that too. I just had the new moon in Taurus, so yeah, some fun energies going around. Let's see what it means for the Taurus. Now that I started, I've got 5 of Swords, 5 for the change. Tell me in the comments how you're feeling this week with all the shits. This has been the month of May, which is the 5th month. We just had the 5th of the 5th portal, so it's like change squared, really. It's funny because it's true. Alright. Pages and Knights. Alright, thank you. Of course, there's a moon. I'm literally getting the moon in every reading this week. But it's true that the moon is impacting us, regardless of how much we believe in the underlying energies of the devil. But look, it's actually, I mean, he does look a bit kind of naughty and crazy, but look how much of orange is there. And to me, orange is also part of this, and actually devil energy too, in some aspect of it is part of the change. And it's actually quite a fiery figure, another knight underneath for once. It's quite a fiery figure. Fire, through fire, we also transform, we get to the new level. So let's take a look at what we got. Sorry that you cannot see my cards very well with this angle, but I'm gonna show them up to you. The weather was just too good to pass on, really. So for you, my dear Taurus, I've got the Page of Wands, the 6 of Swords, and the Judgment. I'm gonna pull some clarifiers here, especially for Pages and Knights, because there are a lot of them here in this spread. There are quite a few major arcanas too, so it means, you know, impact from the macrocosm, from the divine, the destiny sending you your way, some events, some signs, and some nudges to move forward. So I've got the Fool is the clarification for the Page of Wands. Which basically, so pages, as we know, are messengers or students. So to me, with the Fool card, it's definitely speaking on being a student and being ready to learn something completely new, like a completely new craft that you're passionate about. So the wands, right, the passion, something that you've been wanting for a while, but you were afraid to try. So now you finally got the courage, the strength to take that leap of faith and to give it a go. Great. The Six of Swords, please clarify. Six of Swords. Right, we've got Seven of Cups. Fine. Again, Six of Swords is usually about choosing the path and going into the calmer waters. And the Seven of Cups, we're seeing that actually you have had quite a few options. I mean, that actually speaks with the first part as well. So maybe you had quite a few options in your relationship, maybe in some other areas of your life, something that you were considering a lot of different options, but you understood where you're going to find your comfort and balance, and you're moving into that area. Sorry about that, guys. Had to escape inside because I got some neighbors who were using the tables nearby and were making some noise. But let's get back to where we stopped. So we're looking at the Judgment card in Euro Taurus, and it got clarified by Ten of Pentacles and the Moon. So basically what we can see here with these cards is that and Judgment is obviously one of the major arcana, so it's definitely the impact from the universe, from the divine forces, from your higher self, is this wake-up call and extra clarity. And to me, Moon is definitely connected with clarity, with getting this, with the moonlight, you know, like it lights up, in this case, the bottom of the ocean, right? So brings light even to the very dark places. And because it's Ten of Pentacles, it's some clarity regarding long-term happiness, regarding what you want in life. So you're getting that wake-up call about what you want in life. What does your happiness look like exactly? Not like, yes, I want to be happy, everybody wants that, duh. But this is actually you realizing what it means for you. Everybody's happiness is different, even with families, right? Because in Ten of Pentacles, in any deck, we can see family getting together. Even the family happiness is different. What does it mean for you personally, your fulfillment? What does it mean for you in terms of your activities, your values, your contribution to the world around you? That's where that understanding, that wake-up call comes in. Beautiful. For your person, we've got Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so basically a lot of movement and I wouldn't necessarily say action, but definitely communication. Movement and communication, that's what I would summarize it as. But let's definitely get some clarifications, get some clarification about the Five of Swords. Oops, too many. The Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so Five of Swords in the classic deck is a lot about kind of like sneaky behavior and self-sabotage kind of idea, lying maybe to oneself. In this case, it's your person to themselves. So they realize that they are realizing at this point that they've been lying to themselves about certain choices they made in life. That they were making it sound and even believed for a moment that they made some wise choices, but that actually wasn't the case. That those choices would benefit them, but that wasn't the case. So now realization comes. Please clarify the Eight of Wands. Oops. Thank you very much. We've got the Temperance and the Lovers. Oh my God, wow. Wow. And that's actually the central card, Eight of Wands. So you know that the Eight of Wands is usually about communication. And look at it, we've got Temperance and we've got Lovers. So in the middle, in the heart of all matters for your person, is the love that they have. Supposedly for you, right? I mean, we can only assume, but depends on your situation, but it's definitely love, the love. We mean that actual romantic love. And let's just say for a moment that it's to you. If you have different situations, up to you, but I take it as this is towards the listening audience, towards Taurus. So that's what they have on their heart, on their mind. That's what they want to communicate about. And communication can come in many different ways. Doesn't necessarily mean a conversation. It could be a message. It could be a look. It could be some action that could be subtle, but they know that you will know. That this will be justification and this will be confirmation for you that you mean a lot in their life. And with Temperance card specifically, we're talking about long-term love, about this magic alchemy. And you can see here again, we see the moon even here. It's not just Victoria, we can see the moon and the sun, right? The yin and yang. The classic alchemy part of the temperance process. Remember, it's about steady and slow progress, but it's so fundamental, it's so profound that that's the only way you want it in a real relationship. So this communication may not necessarily be marriage proposal, but definitely that will give you some sort of sign, some sort of message, token of their love and appreciation, and that this is for real, this is deep, this is, you know, one of those forever things. And last but not least, we've got Knight of Swords. Again, movement, again, communication, but let's clarify. Please clarify Knight of Swords from the Taurus's person. Clarified by the King of Swords. Thank you very much. So the Knight of Swords clarified by the King of Swords. I love the King of Swords in last year's deck because to me, especially with this blue, which to me screams the throat chakra about communication and speaking the truth, being in your truth. This is your person getting this valuable knowledge about how to stand in their truth, how to speak their truth. And again, it could be about you and your relationship, it could be about something else in their life, but definitely, especially with what we saw at the beginning here, with some choices that they made, they deceived themselves in those choices, thinking that those were good for them. Here, it makes total sense that as part of, like, first you recognize, yes, those choices were not good for me. Here, the next step is speak their truth. Understand what to do with that knowledge now, how to turn things around, how to speak, to understand what they want, and to speak their truth. To not fall into the old patterns where they were doing what other people were expecting of them, right? So that's what they're learning here. And this learning process is very fast. That's what I hear here, that they're moving from the Knight to the King very quickly, to being the King of Swords, to being the master of staying in their truth, of speaking their truth. Being very comfortable in it. Look how comfortable he is. The Knight is kind of like going somewhere. He's still kind of like in that defensive and I mean, it's got butterflies here actually, it's beautiful. But it's still in that kind of like, I need to take action, I need to defend myself, I need to fight for what is right. King of Swords here is so relaxed, so peaceful, so calm. He is the master. So that's a person getting into that mastery state. Love it. And then for the connection, we have the Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and the Moon. Another night, another moon. But speaking of new moon, it's, of course, it makes total sense. The moon is impacting us all. And here, because it's in the connection line, we can see that these forces impacting both Taurus and their person. Both of you guys. It also, I mean, yeah, let's actually clarify here. Let's get some more information. You'll just clarify the Knight of Cups. Did I get it wrong? Yeah. Can you please clarify the Knight of Cups here, the connection? What does it mean for the connection? Clarified by the Knight of Cups. I mean, you can't make it up. Seriously. And I like that it's clarified by this deck where it's actually in the Light series. It's all about like the guy asking you out on a date. It's a date, baby. It's a date. Yeah, so some sort of action, some movement, because nights are about movement, about action. So take an action of love. And I mean, it can be a date for some of you, again, it's some sort of, but it is about, this is something that's happening together for you. It could be you initiating, it could be a person, but definitely something is happening between you two at this point in time. In 3D, in reality, in physical reality. So it's not daydreaming. It's not sending intentions to manifest them. No, this is happening in 3D and it's double confirmed. So whether it's a date, a phone call, some other activity that you're doing together, wow, got the sun on the bottom of the deck. Enjoy. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Oop, that was quick. Clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Right, so Eight of Pentacles is about putting the work in. So again, because we're talking about love relationship here, and this is in the connection area, then this is both of you putting the work into this relationship. And we are talking, with this clarification I'm getting, we're not talking just having sex, right? Not that kind of work. Not seducing each other. No, no siree. Queen of Pentacles, that's the real thing again. That's the long term, and it's underneath the Lovers, the Eight of Wands and Temperance, by the way. Right? So this is about courting each other. It's about getting to know each other. It's about sharing common experiences and values, all that stuff, right? So passion kind of falls back a little bit, just so that it's not too much in your face, because neither of you want the other person to think that you're just after that sort of love, that sort of lust. No, no. This screams true thing, and getting closer to each other, getting more intimate as people. And last but not least, we have the Moon. Just clarify the Moon for the connection. And we've got Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Right. So to me, again, this Moon is kind of like, it brings light to certain things in your life. And with Page of Pentacles in reverse, I think it shows, or I feel actually, it shows where you've been stumbling upon imaginary obstacles, I'm hearing. You know, one of those where you're talking yourself out of doing something or taking on something new, and you have like 10 different reasons why it's not a good idea. Or not right now, or not for you, or not whatever applies, right? And that's been happening with your person as well. So both of you have been in that position. I mean, again, with your person, maybe it also has to do with some of those decisions. Maybe not, but in any case, this is recognition that sometimes you've been self-sabotaging your success and your wishes to come true. So yeah, let's get you some advice, Taurus. I'm gonna get the Alice in Wonderland oracle, and just because I was moving locations, I'm gonna do a quick reshuffle again. Let's see what Alice is gonna advise us on this point. It's everything that we've heard today. One card, please. One card of advice for Taurus. Use your time well. Make every moment count, as a shy cat. I think it's beautiful of what we're talking about, of self-sabotaging and being stuck, feeling stuck sometimes. I think it also speaks well with all the pages and nights we've seen, right? So the universe is telling you it's time to take action. It's time to act on what you want, who you want, right? Make every moment count, Taurus. And we know that Taurus is, being a Taurus myself, sometimes take a while to make changes. We like things just the way they are. We like to be in our comfort zone where everything is nice and cozy, and we made it work for ourselves, made our life comfortable, nice, warm, you know, all the scents, all all benefiting from it. Let me read it. So from the Alice. I think you might do something better with the time, she said, than wasting it and asking riddles that have no answers. Don't waste your time asking riddles that have no answers. That doesn't count as an accomplishment, Taurus. It doesn't count like stepping out of your comfort zone, talking about it. Nope. So the divination meaning, someone could be wasting your time by asking questions they have no interest in answering. People not listening, repeatedly asking for assistance but not heeding advice. Someone wishes to take up a great deal of your time in order to feel more important, listened to and cared about. Set your boundaries. Yeah, so this is actually the card. It's interesting. The card speaks the other way around. That's what I heard from it. So maybe for a few of you, it's somebody wasting your time. But regardless, the notion stays, don't waste your time. Was it you stumbling, pestering on the, kind of like contemplating the meaning of life instead of taking action, or somebody else wasting your time? Don't waste your time. The life is now. The moment is perfect. The story is season. It's time to act, to make your wishes come true. In love and in other areas of your life. I hope this has been good for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for staying with me. I love you guys. Bye.